Hi there, my name is Anshin, and I'd first of all like to thank you so much for tuning in and listening to my video. And I'd also like to tell you a little bit more about myself, just shortly, and why I decided to create these videos. I'm 24 years old, and I live in the U.S. in Massachusetts. And throughout my life, I've had this incredible opportunity to have an ever growing and learning relationship with spirituality and its essential role in our lives and in also the lives of our families and nations in the world in terms of its importance and essential role in bringing harmony and peace. And the main point being, or the main focus being, where everything of spirituality derives, being unconditional love. And so I really wanted to make these videos to share this with all of you and to assist assist in this awakening that is happening all across the globe, in that humanity is awakening back to our higher selves and aspiring more directly back to who we are at our center, and as I said, the source of unconditional love. So I'd really just really happy to share this with you, and I'm really excited to start this series. So thank you so much again, and I hope that you listen with an open heart and open mind, and I'm going to do my best to share with an open and honest heart and in clear mind. So again, thank you so much. To begin, I'd just like to present or introduce, as I was saying before, this concept of a source of power and energy behind and within all life. And that source of power being unconditional love. And also, just to more clarify what I'm talking about, would be that throughout history, humanity has called this force, this power, this origin, this unconditional love and reality in the universe, many names. One being God in English, one being Allah in Arabic, and a great spirit or creator spirit. And I'm very conscious of the fact that these names may bring up much conflict or a bad feeling, or a very good feeling, either way, in their tradition, used in their traditional sense. And I just want to say that I don't want to get stuck on names here. The point of this presentation is to introduce a way of thinking that delves deeper into or seeking that delves deeper into what exactly this force is, or this source of energy and power behind all life. And yes, there are, as I said, there are traditional terms, there are traditional names that have many things, perhaps many dogmatic things in and behind them. But we're going to really focus on what exactly this energy is and how we can tap into that from our original and higher selves and our divinity. So, having said that, I'd like to also say in this sort of introduction that as well as having this divinity, or this higher self that is inseparable from the divinity and force in the universe from which life comes from, which is love. There's also within us a force or a mind that desires towards selfishness. And as Eckhart Tolle, a spiritual teacher, a contemporary spiritual teacher, and A Course in Miracles, also contemporary spiritual work, call it the ego. And the divine principle, also a scripture, a more modern or recent written spiritual work, also calls it the fallen mind. But essentially, it is our selfish selves, and our minds are mostly in service to this more self-centered or immediate look on life, a smaller look on life, that lacks depth, that lacks intuition, that lacks a broader perspective, a calmer, deeper, more spiritual perspective that doesn't react to life and out of grasping and needing, but that we are going to learn to tap into a deeper source that is already within us, that is our original heart, our original divinity, our original mind, that there is actually a well of strength and love that is there, and then also to work on to look into ancient traditions and ways that humanity has developed to help to overcome this essentially self-destructive side or aspect to us, which is the ego or fallen mind, as I said, and this look into what it means to open the channels to unconditional love, open the channels to a greater power and existence, in order to check and transform and overcome the ego, and in this way bring the mind and body into harmony, grounded in the earth and grounded in love, in order, like a flower that is grounded in the ground and grounded in the source of life, grow in harmony and beauty and perfection, to then bring joy to all that comes across it, all that looks upon it, and humanity, I believe, where it was meant to be, the most beautiful of flowers in the universe, and so we can, through these talks, very informal talks, as you can see, but through these talks to rediscover this original self, and so that, as Gandhi said, to be the change, to literally be the harmony within us, within ourselves, be the unity that we wish to see in the world. And we'll also talk about spiritual principles, about all from first tapping into this deeper place and deeper realm, and then out of that, the spiritual principles of that, and how that affects our community, our families, and our communities, and our nations, and the world, how that affects others in a good way to transform, and to be really aware of this very transformative time, an exciting time. Although there are so many atrocities happening in the world, that we can see that things are falling apart to make way for the divine self, make way for our divinity. So this is really exciting, and I really hope that you'll join me and in talking about love. So thank you so much, and hope to talk again soon. All right.